Hey everyone, I'm here with a quick video on Blueface. It is tea time with the diva, so grab your tea, grab your coffee. We're going to get into it. So Blueface found himself facing 4 years in prison. He was sentenced to 4 years in prison, although his mother thought he was going to get off and get out and not have to do any jail time. They learned the verdict that he has to serve 4 years. His dad was almost in tears. The mom said she has to delay his homecoming party, but she said, listen, he owned up to everything that he did when he was in the courtroom. She said he was in good spirits. And at the end of the day, this may have been the thing that he needed to get himself together and clean up his act, because definitely he was out and about in these streets being reckless, to say the least. But it's very unfortunate for the child that he has with Chrisean Rock, because now daddy has to do 4 years in prison, and mommy, Chrisean Rock, is facing up to 8 years in prison, with an awful start for this newborn darn near, definitely not even a talent yet, because I don't believe their son they have together turned one yet. So now your father's locked up, and so is your mother, and I want to know who is taking care of the baby and who will raise the baby while the baby's parents are both behind bars. It's a pretty sad and unfortunate situation. But let's go right ahead and get into this story. So Blueface gets 4 years in prison. Verdict brings dad to tears. I tell people this all the time. Nobody gets a book on how to really, raise your children, and there's no book to tell you how you're going to deal with every scenario in life that you may come across when you're raising your children. However, I will say this to me, and this is just my thought process: the moment you have a child, you need to dedicate your life. And listen, it's 18 years. Dedicate 18 years, pour everything you got into these children, and then after that you can get the partying again, especially if you start having your children young. See, I'm different. I didn't have my son until I was 35, and I just recently found out that when you 35 and older, they call it a geriatric pregnancy. The world, they do us so dirty as women that, it's a mess. But that's another story for another day. Let's hear um Blueface dad speak, or barely speak, and then his mom speak, and then we'll continue with the story.
Good afternoon, y'all. Y'all can probably tell the results by the way I look. I gave him 4 years. Stay strong, man. Okay.
We'll try this one more time. I want to get on here and thank everybody for all the love and all the support today, all the prayers. I've seen all the prayers, and I thank y'all so much. I don't want y'all to think that God didn't show up today, because he did. And if you was in the courtroom, you heard Jonathan take accountability. You heard Jonathan sound like Jonathan. He's in his right frame of mind. We didn't get the verdict that we wanted today, but we got some closure. We got new beginnings, and we're all hopeful for this to go by smooth and quickly. So thank you guys again for all the prayers and all the love and all the support.
Smooth and quickly. I don't know how smooth jail or prison can go, and I don't know how quickly it can go. But again, like I said, maybe it was a thing he needed to slow him down and help him get his life together. It looks like Blueface won't be having that summer celebration his mother hoped for. A judge just hit the Tatiana rapper with a stiff sentence, 4 years in prison. Blueface parents were front and center Friday to support of their son, and heartbroken by the news he's going to do hard time, which we confirmed Friday with the court. His father Jonathan fought back tears when he heard the news, and Blueface mother Karlissa thanked fans while assuring them her son had turned over a new leaf behind bars. And you know what? I think that's the blessing right there in and of itself. If he really is getting his mind right and getting off any addictions he possibly may have while he's behind bars, right? His manager, Whack 100, tells TMZ Hip Hop He was able to get Blue's sentencing suspended for the past few years, but after recently being caught with drug paraphernalia, that forced the judge's hand to give him the max sentence. Okay, so that's what he got. I'm not going to show this video of him stopping a security guard. No need, right? Wax confident Blue will be home in roughly 10 months. I don't know how he's getting that, but okay, we shall see. He's optimistic. Calculation is Blue gets credit for the 440 days already served. In the state of California, only makes him serve 1/3 of the remaining sentence. The best case scenario for sure. The rap star had been placed on probation for his 2021 assault case at Skinny's Lounge in San Fernando Valley. We chopped it up with Karlissa after the last hearing, and those welcome home plans she was making will be put on ice for now. Tough times for Blueface, as Chrisean Rock is also facing possible prison time as on drug charges in Oklahoma. So maybe they didn't put themselves in rehab. Jail is definitely, or prison is definitely no one's rehab, but maybe it'll help change both of their mindsets, and maybe they both will turn their lives around. Now, this is the video before the actual sentence, a few days before the last hearing, and she thought he would be coming home today, but he's not. So let's take a quick listen to this.
A lot of people are kind of, talking about Blueface. They're thinking he's going to get out at the end of the month. I mean, is that all true?
Well, he has a court date on 7/29, and I mean, obviously, the judge, extended it, so I don't see why it wouldn't just be like time served.
Okay.
So I think a lot of people are anticipating that that'll be the day. I am.
Are you hoping that will be the day?
Yes.
I'm sure.
I'm planning a surprise return home party for him, so
Okay.
I'm gonna do it that next day in faith.
Okay. I mean, after he gets out, is there like another case he's facing in Vegas? I mean, is that?
They thought that he initially had violated his probation, but turns out that whatever happened was, the wires was just crossed. So no, he didn't violate in Vegas, and that was handled. So he should be free to go on the 29th.
Oh my gosh! Okay, that's good. Don't you think he could be making money? I mean,
I'm pretty sure he's definitely missing out on the money, but sometimes one takes, your mental takes priority. I'm glad he got a chance to, not this way, but I'm glad he got a chance to just sit down and kind of think about and evaluate everything how it could have went. And hopefully this is something that, is just a learning step.
Mm-hmm. So you think after he comes out, he's going to be a little bit changed, a little bit different?
I don't think he'll ever change.
He changed, okay.
But I'm praying that, wisdom will come in different fashion.
The Auntie podcast is doing major numbers right now.
Yeah.
It's doing, a lot of people are talking about it. Who's the major podcast guest that you guys would want, the dream podcast guest?
I would love to see maybe Kamala Harris.
What?
I
Vice
would love
President, okay.
to sit and talk to, what's the other little girl's name? Candace Owens.
Candace Owens.
Yeah.
So you guys want to go with the politics
I would
up in
love
there.
to be able to sit down and have a real heart-to-heart with them. Also, Megan. I'd love to talk. I'd love to hear from the baby. I'd like to talk to Will Smith. Tiffany Haddish.
A lot of fun personalities.
Anybody but Jason Lee.
Why not him?
I don't know. I'm banned and he in politics, and I didn't get my due process, so I'm butthurt about it.
Listen, her Auntie's podcast is doing well. I'm glad she's working. I hope, I don't know who the baby is with, Chrisean Rock's baby. If y'all know, please chat with me in the comments and let me know. My prayers go out to the child, right? And hopefully the Blueface and Chrisean Rock are learning a lesson and will do better when they come back out from behind bars. Chat with me in the comments, guys, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next video. And let me know your thoughts on this situation with Blueface getting 4 years, Chrisean Rock facing up to 8 years. And do you think that this prison sentence will change him? Or do you think he's going to come out and be the same and she will come out and be the same? Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll see you in the next video.